Structural adjustment. Some of the conditions of the structural adjustment can include cutting expenditure or rising revenues, also known as the austerity, focusing economy output on direct export and resource extraction, devaluation of the currencies, trade liberalization or lifting import and export restriction, increase the stability of the investment by supplementing foreign direct investment with the opening of the domestic stock markets, balancing budgets and not overspending, removing price control and state subsidies, privatization or divestiture of all or a part of the state-owned enterprises, enhancing the right of the foreign investors vis-a-vis national laws, improving government governance and fighting corruption. These conditions are known as the Washington Census benefits. These loan conditions ensure that the borrowing countries will be able to repay the IMF and that the country will not attempt to solve their balance of payment problem in a way that would negatively impact the international economy. The incentive problem of the moral hazards when economy agent maximizes these on a utility to the determinant of the other because they do not bear the full consensus of their action is mitigated through the conditions rather than the providing collateral. Countries in the need of the IMF loans do not generally possess international valuable collateral anyway. Conditionality also reassures the IMF that the funds lent to them will be used for the purpose defined by the articles of agreement and provides the safeguard that the country will be able to rectify its macroeconomics and structural imbalance in the judgment of the IMF, and the adoption of by the member of certain corrective measures or policies will allow it to repay the IMF, thereby ensuring that these resources will be available to support other members. As of 2004, borrowing countries have had a good track record for repaying credit extended under the IMF regular lending facilities with the full interest over the duration of the loan. This indicates that IMF lending does not impose a burden on creditor countries as lending countries receive market rate interest on most of their quotas subscription plus any of their own currency subscription that are loaned out by the IMF plus all of the reserve assets that they provide the IMF. History. IMF headquarters first in Washington DC. IMF was originally laid out as a part of the Bretton Woods System Exchange Agreement in 1944. During the Great Depression, countries sharply raised barriers to the trade in the attempts to improve their falling economies. This led to the devaluation of the national currency and declining in other world trade. The gold room within the Mountain Washington Hotel, where the Bretton Woods Conference attended, signed the agreements creating the IMF and World Bank. This breakdown in the International Monetary Corporation created a not need for the outside. The representatives of the 45 government met at the Bretton Woods Conference in the Mount Washington Hotel in the Bretton Woods, New Hampshire, in the United States, to discuss a framework for the post-war international economic cooperation and how to rebuild Europe. There were two views on the role the IMF and should assume as a global economy institution. American delegates Harry Dexter White foresaw on IMF would that function more likely a bank, making sure that the borrowing states could repay their debts on the time. Most of White's plan was incorporated into the final assets adopted, and British economist John Maynard Keynes, on the other hand, imagined that the IMF would be a cooperative fund upon which member states could draw to maintain the economy's activities and employment through the periodic crisis. This view suggested on IMF that the held government and to act as the United States government had during the New Deal to the Great Recession of the 1930s. First page of the article of the agreement of the International Monetary Fund, 1 March 1946, Finnish Ministry of the Foreign Affairs archives. The IMF formally came into existence on 27 December 1945 when the first 29 countries ratified its article of the agreement. By the end of the 1946, the IMF by grown to 39 members. On 1 March 1947, the IMF began its financial operation, and on 8 May, France became the first country to borrow from it. commemorating the formation of IMF in July 1944 at the Bretton Woods Conference. The IMF was one of the key of the organization of the international organization economic system. Its design allows the system to balance the rebuilding of international capitalism with the maximization of international economic sovereignty and human welfare, also renowned as the embedded liberalism. The IMF's influences in the global economic steadily increased as it accumulated more members. The increase of the reflection, in particular, the attainment of the political independence by the many African countries, and more recently, the 1991 resolution of the Soviet Union, because most countries in the Soviet sphere of the influence did not join the IMF. The Bretton Woods exchange rate system prevailed until 1971 when the United States government suspended the convertibility of the US dollar reserve held by the other governments into the gold. This is known as the Nixon shock. The changes to the IMF article of the agreement reflecting these changes were ratified by the 1976 Jamaica Accords. Later in the 1970s, large commercial banks began lending to the states because they were awash in cash deposited by oil exporters. The landing of the so-called money center banks led to the IMF changing its role in the 1980s after a world recession provoked a crisis that brought the IMF back into the global financial governance.